Hey everyone! Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're learning English, but the progress is just too slow?
Oh, yes. I've been there many times. Sometimes it feels like you learn 5 words and forget 10.
Exactly. But guess what? Today, we're talking about something super important. Don't give up. Every word you learn counts. Welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. I'm Emily.
And I'm Alex. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Today's topic is something every English learner needs to hear. We're going to talk about motivation, confidence, and why small progress is still real progress.
Yes, even one new word is a step forward. Even one sentence is improvement. Even listening to this podcast right now, that is practice.
So if you feel slow, tired, stuck, or frustrated, this episode is for you.
Before we start, don't forget to follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode.
And if you enjoy this podcast, please share it with a friend who is learning English. Sharing helps us grow and helps more learners stay motivated. So, Alex, let's start with a big question. Why do you think many learners feel like giving up?
Good question. I think it's because English feels big. There are many words, many grammar rules, many accents, and people get tired.
True. When something feels big, it feels impossible. But the secret is, you don't need to learn everything at once.
Yes, English is like a big mountain. You don't jump to the top. You take small steps.
Slow steps.
Tiny steps, but steps that still take you higher.
And here's something important. Every word you learn matters. Some students say, Emily, I only know 500 words. That's nothing.
But 500 words can already help you speak daily English.
Exactly. Every small piece is part of the big picture.
I remember one of my students, her name was May. She wanted to speak English fluently, but she always said, "Oh, teacher, I'm too slow. I can't remember words. I want to stop."
Oh, yes, I remember her. She was very shy.
Very shy. She felt embarrassed when she made mistakes. She compared herself to others.
And that is something many learners do. But you should not compare yourself. Everyone learns at a different speed.
Yes, so one day I told May, just learn one new word every day. Only one. And don't worry about mistakes.
And she did it.
After 6 months, she knew 180 new words and could have simple conversations with foreigners.
And the best part? She became more confident. Not because she learned fast, but because she didn't stop. Let's talk about this idea. One word matters. Alex, what do you think happens when a learner learns just one new word?
Honestly, a lot. One word opens new sentences. One word helps you understand more movies. One word helps you read more articles.
Yes! Learning one new word is like adding one brick to a house. One brick alone doesn't look like much, but after 100 bricks, you have a strong home.
Exactly. One word today, plus one word tomorrow, plus one word next week equals big results over time.
So if you're listening right now, repeat this with us.
One word is progress.
One sentence is progress.
One step is progress.
Many learners think mistakes mean failure, but that's not true.
No way. Mistakes are proof that you're trying.
Yes, I always say, if you never make mistakes, you're not learning. You're just being quiet.
That's so true. Mistakes are actually teachers. If you say something wrong, your brain remembers it better next time.
And native speakers don't judge you. They're usually happy you're trying. Okay, let's give our listeners some easy tips. Tip 1. Learn 3 words a day.
Only 3, very easy, very simple. You can learn them while cooking, waiting for the bus, or before sleep.
Tip 2. Speak out loud for 2 minutes.
Talk to yourself. Describe your day. I woke up. I made breakfast. I went to work.
Don't worry if you sound funny. It's good practice.
Tip 3. Watch 5 minutes of English video.
Not 1 hour, only 5 minutes. You can watch a cartoon, a kid's show, a short vlog.
Tip 4. Keep a tiny notebook. Write new words. Write sentences. Review them once a week.
Simple actions, big results. We also received messages from listeners. One person said, I learned English by watching only 10 minutes of English videos every night.
Another listener said, I improve my pronunciation by talking to myself in the mirror.
That's cute.
And one more listener wrote, I practice English with my cat. My cat doesn't judge.
That's my favorite one.
See, there are many fun ways to learn English.
If you're listening right now, maybe you feel tired. Maybe you think, I'm not good enough. Maybe you think, I'll never speak English well.
But please don't give up. You are improving. Maybe slowly, maybe quietly, but you are improving.
You're not starting from zero. You already know more than you did yesterday.
Every word you learn counts. Every mistake you make teaches you something. Every time you listen to English, your brain grows stronger.
English is not a race. It's a journey, and you're walking it step by step.
Emily, why is slow learning not bad learning?
You know, Alex, many students think slow learning means bad learning. But that's not true at all.
No, not at all. Slow learning is actually strong learning. When you learn slowly, you understand deeply and you remember longer.
Yes, some students memorize 100 words in 1 week, but forget 80 of them the next week.
Exactly. But if you learn 10 words slowly, clearly, with examples, you remember them for life.
I always tell my students, go slow, go study, go real.
I like that. Slow, steady, real. And also, no pressure. Learning English should not hurt your brain.
Yes, if it hurts, you're doing too much at one time.
Okay, let's talk about something interesting. How your brain learns English.
Ooh, yes. This part is fun.
Many people think they learn English only when they study books. But actually, your brain learns all the time.
Yes, even right now as you listen, your brain is learning the rhythm, the sound, the flow of English.
Your brain is like a sponge.
A sponge that absorbs English. Even if you don't understand everything, your brain is slowly collecting patterns.
That's why every minute counts. Even 10 minutes of listening is progress.
Don't give up just because you don't see progress. Sometimes your brain is working quietly in the background. Alex, can you tell that story about when you tried to learn Spanish?
Oh no, that story? Okay. So I tried to learn Spanish for 1 year, and every time I tried to speak, I mixed Spanish with French, English, and I don't even know what.
I remember you said, Gracias, monsieur.
Yes, that means thank you, sir, but in 2 different languages. The person looked at me like, are you okay?
But the point is, you didn't stop.
Right. I was embarrassed, but I kept going. And little by little, word by word, I improved.
See, mistakes don't stop you, they teach you. I want to talk about a magical moment that many learners experience.
Oh, I think I know what you mean.
Yes, there is a moment when English suddenly feels a little easier. Maybe one day you watch a video and understand more than usual, or you speak with someone and the words come faster.
Yes, it feels like, wow, did I just speak English without thinking?
Exactly. And that moment comes only if you keep going. If you quit too early, you never reach that moment.
That's why we always say, don't give up. You might be 1 week away from a big improvement.
Alex, let's talk about celebrating small wins.
Oh, yes, this is important. Many learners only celebrate big wins, like passing a test or speaking to a foreigner.
But small wins matter too, like when you understand a new word, or you hear a sentence in a movie and suddenly understand it,
Or when you can order food in English.
or when you don't freeze in fear when someone speaks English to you.
Yes, celebrate those moments. They're proof that you're growing.
One big problem is comparing yourself to others.
Yes, many students look at their friend and say, oh, she learns faster than me. I'm not good.
But learning is not a race. Everyone has different life, different brain, different routine.
Some people have more time. Some people study in school. Some people have English speaking friends.
You can't compare your journey to theirs. Your journey is unique. Your progress is real.
Okay, so what should learners do when they feel stuck?
Good question. Let's give some ideas. 1. Change your method. If reading feels boring, try listening. If grammar feels hard, try speaking.
2. Take a small break. A short rest can refresh your brain.
3. Try fun English. Kids' videos, songs, TikTok clips.
4. Learn with a friend. Talking with someone makes learning easier.
Great tips. And here's one more. 5. Remember why you started.
Oh, yes, your why is powerful. Maybe you want a better job. Maybe you want to study abroad. Maybe you just want to travel. Maybe you just love the language.
When you remember your why, you feel motivated again.
And for all the learners who feel slow, I want to say this. Slow does not mean weak. Slow does not mean stupid. Slow does not mean you're failing.
Yes, slow means steady. Slow means careful. Slow means you're building a strong foundation.
And strong foundations last forever.
So don't give up. Your English is growing, even on days you don't feel it.
Here's another tip. Track your progress.
Yes, write down the words you know. Write down the phrases you learned this month.
And when you feel discouraged, look back. You'll be surprised. You actually learned a lot.
Progress is real, but sometimes you need to see it to believe it.
You know, Emily, I think many learners believe that if they don't learn a lot every day, it doesn't matter. But that's not true at all.
Oh, yes. Even learning one new word is progress. One word today, one word tomorrow. Suddenly, you know hundreds of new words.
Exactly. And I always tell my students, don't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to the person you were yesterday.
That's so true. Because learning English is not a race, it's more like a long, beautiful journey.
Yes. And on this journey, every word you learn is like a little souvenir you collect along the way.
Oh, I like that. A souvenir. Imagine every word is a tiny treasure you put in your backpack.
And the more treasures you collect, the richer your English becomes.
You know, Alex, I once had a student who felt really discouraged. She said, "But I only learned 3 new words this week. That's nothing."
Oh, that's not nothing. That's amazing.
Right? And I told her, "Those 3 words, they are 3 more than last week." And after a few months, she knew over 100 new words.
See, that's the power of consistency. Small steps, big results. And the best part, those small steps are easy.
Let's give a real example. Imagine you learn the word improve.
Oh, that's a good one.
With just 1 word, you can say, "I want to improve my English. My speaking is improving." Or, "I am trying to improve every day."
3 useful sentences from one word.
Yes, so even 1 new word opens many new doors.
And something magical happens when you learn new words.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
You feel more confident.
Yes. You start thinking, "Wait, I understand this. I can do this."
And that confidence, that feeling, is sometimes more important than the word itself.
Because when your confidence grows, your English grows faster.
Maybe we should give listeners a simple routine they can follow.
Yes, something easy. Okay, here's one. 1. Learn 1 to 3 new words. 2. Make 1 sentence with each word. 3. Say the sentences out loud. 4. Use 1 word in a real message, note, or conversation.
That's it, just a few minutes. But if you do it every day, your English level will rise.
Slowly,
Yes.
but surely.
So if anyone listening feels slow or stuck,
We want you to hear this clearly.
don't give up. Progress may be slow, but it's real.
Every word you learn counts. 1 word can create many sentences.
Small steps become big results. Consistency is key.
Mistakes are good. They help you remember and improve.
Celebrate small wins. Every new word or sentence is an achievement.
Track your progress. Writing down words or sentences helps you see improvement.
Compare yourself only to yourself. Everyone learns at their own pace.
Practice daily, even a little. Consistent small actions create big change.
If you remember these points, you can keep learning without giving up.
Yes, step by step, word by word, you'll get stronger and more confident.
That's all for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us.
Remember, don't give up. Every word you learn counts. You are improving, even when you can't see it.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow or subscribe to our podcast so you never miss a new lesson.
And share this episode with a friend who is learning English. You might help them feel motivated today.
Keep learning, keep speaking, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye, everyone.